Hello, everyone, and welcome to Still Only 35 Cents. I'm very small. Let's make me very big. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. And welcome back to the drawing board, our regular sketch show. Haven't had one of these for a month, so it's about time we had a draw for all of our members to get a sketch card. And this week's or this month's lucky recipient is Rob Fatstacks. Rob Fatstacks of Comics. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, please do so. The man behind C3, who have just incidentally announced their C3 art book cover. Fantastic looking book. Looking forward to catching up with Rob and the rest of the C3 gang at HeroesCon in almost just over 2 weeks time now, or just under 2 weeks time. So looking forward to that. So yes, today we have our regular sketch show. I'll be doing a sketch of Adam Strange for Rob. That's what he requested. He's a big fan. So I've done my best. I've mixed it up a little, and we'll come to that in a minute. But we do have some people in the chat. Let me just bring that up. We have JSS Brooklyn's here. Good to see you. How are you? It's fabulous to have you as always. We have a comic book where Narman in the house. I should put the link in if you want to join, Narman. It'd be great to have you as I'm sketching. I'll pop it in the chat. We will watch out for any sort of lingerers, but yes, I will just pop this in the chat for everyone if they would like to join. It's always tricky when you are sketching and trying to chat, but it's always great to have someone there. Great to see you, Narman. Hopefully, I don't think you're coming to HeroesCon, but if not, please feel free to jump on. I've just put the link in. Christina is here. Hello, Christina, waving to you. I'm looking forward to getting my heart to be able to do a sketch whilst there as well at HeroesCon. Christina's coming. And Vincent, of course. Hello. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you as well as always. Christina is dropping the links. Comics Curing Cancer. If you haven't already, please check out the Comics Curing Cancer link. And I think that may be us up to date. Oh, Christina has reminded me, and I'd completely forgotten. Nominations for the CBCA Awards are now up. Please don't. You don't have to vote for me, but the categories are very, very different this year, and I think there's going to be a lot of brand new YouTubers that will be discovered and found. So a great one. Go to the CBC Awards website and start nominating. I know I will be doing that. I'm thinking whether or not this year I do a live stream where I go through all my nominations. Just to mix it up a bit. But yes, it's live. It's up there. Go and pay a visit to the website. But yeah, great to see you all. It's fabulous. It's freezing here, by the way. We're right in winter now. So you're all enjoying the sunshine probably, whereas we are freezing. So yes, I can't turn the heater on because it'll actually mess up the live stream, but there you go. There you go. It looks like we may have Norman joining us, which is great. So I will sit back and wait for that to happen. In the meanwhile, before we get started, I wanted to give you some changes in terms of what we've done with memberships, because some of you may have noticed I pushed out a lot of our creator interviews yesterday. I had an interview with Roy Thomas, an interview with Alan Murray, the art director of Marvel UK in the Bronze Age, and Bronze Age artist Ken Landgraf, the most recent one. What we've decided to do with the bullpen interviews is we want to get them out to more people. So what we're making, instead of them being exclusive member only, we're going to make them exclusive early member preview videos. So you'll get about a week and a half, 2 weeks, depending on the interview, and members will get early access to that. We do have the Mega Members Mail Call Show. That is coming 2 hours after our regular Monday Mail Call Show, 2 hours later. So we'll be revealing, or I'll be revealing, some really big books in those sessions. So the Mega Members Mail Call Show will be exclusive to members only. And then, of course, we've got this show, Back to the Drawing Board, which is a monthly member sketch giveaway. So once we've done the bit of sketching for Rob, with Adam Strange. We are going to then put all of our members in the wheel of names to see who will win next month's sketch. So I want to make a special shout out to our brand new members, the Comic Vet, Chris the Comic Vet, and Mike Washburn. So welcome, both of you. And our other members, Simple Simon, Brian LCS, Mad Spidey, Deadman Comic Cover Show, Izzyverse NYC, Cliff on Comics, Matt Likes Comics, Omnibo, and of course, Rob Fatstacks, who gets his sketch this week. So let's move to the overhead view so at least you get to see where I'm at with the sketch so far. So I think I have to go to this view and move that there, and away we go. So as you'll have seen from the thumbnail, I did do a prelim sketch for Rob in terms of what I was thinking. And rather than sketch the actual blue guidelines, I did that prior earlier today because what I want to do is just go through the process of the actual inking piece and the coloring that I'm going to be doing. And it sort of tidies up the show a little bit. And we do have the illustrious Norman joining us. How are you, sir?
Hey, long time no talk.
I know. Have you? Well, I hope you're well. I know that. Yes, I'm glad that you're well. If you are well, I'm assuming so.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not doing well, but in spite of that, I have to come on Dave's show.
You don't have to come. But it's a pleasure having you, sir. One of the great comic book community sketching shows and winner of last year's CBCA awards for best community artist, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't bring that over here.
It's a pleasure to have you. We're both award winners, which is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to seeing who wins this year. So it'll be great.
Yeah, this year I'm not going to enter.
I don't think you'll have a say. Are you going to be sketching as well? Are you going to be sketching as well?
You know what? I may go ahead and see if I could do that.
Yeah, you let me know, and I'll dig in a little bit here. Let's see if I can zoom this in a little bit so you can get to see. Did you get to see the thumbnail, Norman? Did you see my thumbnail? Oh, look at you. We might make this. Let's do that. And then we can sort of see the work as we go. Who have you got there?
Working on this one, so
let's make it big. Wow.
Yeah. So this is Robert Gavlin. Robert, or is it Robert? Is it?
I think so. Oh, look, Christina's put the links in for you as well. There you go. There's a comic book worm. Check out the channel if you can, please, everyone. So who's that you're drawing?
Well, G-Man asked me to draw him a Wanda.
Ah, Wanda from Scarlet Witch. Ah, yes.
But he said I want to give him the Asian version of Wanda.
Nice. Yeah. My screen is really tiny, so I struggle sometimes. So I have to zoom in.
Yeah.
But it's good now. I can see it. It's really good. Oh yeah! Wow. Fabulous. Yeah. Are you going to do pencils for that? Is it just going to be all pencils, or
it's going to be pencil? Well, right now it's going to be a sketch cover.
Yeah.
Right now this is either practice or if I may transfer to sketch cover. So,
very good. Yeah, I did that with Rob's today. I was debating whether just to start sketching from scratch, but then was really pleased with the way the prelim went. So then just was like, I'll just do the blue line and then I can start inking.
You get it. I mean, only been it seems like I only seen you sketch online like few months, maybe less than a
couple of months. Yeah, I had Locke on. Locke came and did a show with me once, which was great.
Yeah, I mean, you have improved so much already. Wow.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. I used to sketch when I was younger.
Yeah, I mean, we all used to sketch when we're comic book geeks. We must have,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't think I'd be drawing Adam Strange anytime soon. So it was an interesting one for Rob to give me as a challenge. I've quite enjoyed it. His style is quite interesting.
Whose style?
Adam Strange,
Oh
like
yeah,
his look, because it's quite old school, right?
and the Adam Strange design. Oh, I actually like Adam Strange.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I again, it's gold. Started in the golden age. So it's just great, sort of messing around, trying new characters. I did a couple of new characters for Cliff. I did Merry Marvel, which I hadn't done as well. So that was an interesting one to try out. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying trying these new characters that I would never normally have attempted. And Adam Strange was an interesting one to try out. I had to look for a whole bunch of reference material to see how I'd do it. His insignia on his head is very interesting.
Yeah, he is. I'm going after one of his books. My birthday book. Yeah.
Which one?
It's a fiction. I don't. It's a. It's on 1963 book. I don't know the issue number, but.
When's Adam Strange been around? We do need some. Where's our historians when we need them? To tell us what the history of Adam Strange. I should have done some research.
Now, what's his name? That Rob. He loves helmets. He loves helmets.
Yeah, I think. Is it like I thought he was almost like? Is Adam Strange almost like an amalgam of the Buck Rogers type character?
Right? Yeah, I think that's what he reminds me of anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Christina, thanks for giving me a link. Hi, I forgot to say hi to Christina.
Yes, she was straight in there dropping your link, mate. Very, very good. I've been looking forward to seeing everyone. I hear you're not coming, though.
No, I cannot make it this year. I'm sorry to... I mean, I'm glad you guys are making it, but I'm jealous, kind of jealous.
Well, you can live vicariously through us. We will be posting a lot of content, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, if you guys, one of you have to steal the table in my
Steal the table. In your honor. Yes, I thought Roscoe was considering doing that. Roscoe, another community artist.
Okay.
I thought he would do it.
Okay.
In honor of you.
Okay. well, I'll be honored if Roscoe takes over the what do you call it?
The table takes over the mantle.
Yeah, and take over the mantle. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. So, what else has been going on in your world, sir?
Well,
all the good things.
This kind of time is not too much available to me. This YouTube time.
You don't have much time for it.
Yeah, I gotta spend about at least 2 hours on exercise, walking.
Ah, yes, I've been seeing your walking videos. That's new, right? Is that something you've been doing new recently? Because I've been watching those and been quite impressed.
It's one of those videos where I started when after my stroke.
Yes.
And it's so what I decided to do was always have a stick with me, camera on a stick, and I decided to walk at least about 2-3 miles per day.
Yep.
And I didn't like the idle time, so I decided that I'm just going to record and just talk about random things on the camera on a stick.
I love it.
I need to also use exercise. That way I exercise my right arm too, because my right arm needs a little. I have to carry that, the selfie stick. I
Yeah.
on purpose to pick the heavy one so that I have. So I am doing some exercise with my arm.
That's good. That's good.
And
Well, I'm glad you're doing well. When I first heard, I was very like everybody else. I was quite worried to see you're okay. I thought it was very good. Jim, Digger Jim, saw the video where he came out and saw you, and that was
yeah,
just really nice. So yeah, no, I'm glad everything's better, and you're sort of you're exercising well, which is good. And as I say, I watched some of those videos, and I really liked the idea behind it. Just random conversations as you're walking.
uh-huh.
Do many people spot you? I know I've seen a couple of videos where someone like looks at you a bit weird, like you're just talking to the camera, and you've had to go, "Oh, I'm just filming."
Yeah, yeah. I had a random people come up to me and ask me what I have and what I'm doing,
Yeah,
and then I show them stuff. I mean, I have strangers on my during my walk that I filmed.
yeah. It's fun. It's fun. And how
Yeah.
often do you do it?
Hmm?
How often?
Oh well, I mean, if the weather's good, I'm almost out there all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Yeah.
have time for. I mean, I gotta do those, and I cannot do the insomniac like I used to. I remember. I know you probably saw me on insomniacs quite a
I
bit,
did.
and I cannot do that because I have to, my sleeping has become important to me now,
Yes.
and
You should move over to Australia. You can then do insomniacs at a decent time in the day. Because I always catch insomniacs in the afternoon when it's on, late afternoon. Sometimes I'll wake up. Sometimes I'll it'll be really late at night, and I'll be like, "Oh wow, they're still going." So it's always fun.
yeah, yeah. CJ, I'm sure he's going through some personal problem as well. He hasn't been on lately. I did a live stream with him like a couple of days ago. I think a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
And
I haven't seen CJ much. So yeah, I wasn't sure if he was coming to Heroes either. I don't think so.
no, he's not coming to Heroes. Yeah, a lot happened in his life. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh well, I'm sure I'll touch base with him at some point. So hopefully he's okay.
yeah, he's okay, but yeah, you know how life happens.
Yes,
All of us, right?
for sure, for sure. So you're doing that for E-Man, right? The sketch.
G-Man.
E-Man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice. Well, I reckon I've got the basis done for Rob.
I think fantastic. The other one looks fantastic on the right next to it.
This one, yeah. So I'm going to take some of the. So I'm going to do a darker outline once I've got the color in play. But yeah, that one just came out really well.
Yeah.
So I thought that this just recreating it for Rob would be good. Be good. Let me see. We have a few more guests in the comments. I'm going to just quickly highlight them, Norman. Matt is here. Let me just see if I can show that. Hello, Matt. It's great to see you, mate. Welcome. I picked David for best comic omnibus review. I don't think I qualify for omnibus review. But thank you though.
Dave, what do you want to be?
Comic, maybe. Who knows? I have no expectation for C3, not C3 for the CBCA awards. I did well last year, so I'm happy for. I'm just YouTubing like everybody else. So yeah.
Sounds like you having some fantastic lineup for your interview guests.
Yeah, I did quite well with those. It was good to get good to get Roy Thomas. I managed to get an interview with him when he was at
Roy Thomas, that's a huge name there.
Yeah, I managed to get Roy when he was up here in Australia. And he kindly, during the convention, he was on the show floor. So there's people all around as we're doing the interview. And it took an hour. And these poor people were waiting to get their book signed. And I'm like just chattering away to Roy. And he didn't want to stop.
You didn't get dirty looks from some of the people in the line?
No, I think they were enjoying the interview.
Oh, good.
So
awesome.
It worked out. But yeah, still. I felt a bit bad.
Wow.
As you do. But it was a fun video to do, fun interview to do. Obviously we had the controversial "I created Wolverine" line.
I created Wolverine 9. I don't remember.
Yeah, that one was a little bit like, he dropped that in, which he's sure to do. So yeah, but it was a good interview. And then I talked to Ken Landgraf recently as well. I don't know if you know Ken.
Mr. Thomas will be attending HeroesCon. Wow.
Yes, he's doing one day.
One day?
I think he's doing the Saturday. Yeah.
Wow. Will you have time to go see him and say hi?
I will not this year. I think I don't. I've got all my Roy Thomas books signed, and the line for Roy is crazy busy. So
I imagine so, especially in the States, right?
And he's only one. Yeah, I think in Australia he's lesser not lesser known, but just there's not that. The number of people you're going to get is a lot less than you would in the US, right? So yeah, he's it's gonna be crazy, and he's as I say, he's only there for one day, so it's gonna be pretty full on for him. So I'm not sure if I'm in camera. Am I in camera? I am in camera. Yeah, but then I had Ken Landgraf, the guy who drew the first Wolverine solo story, as well as the Primate Platoon. So I had a good interview with him. He was really, really nice guy. So those have all gone live for everyone now, so everyone can see them. But we're going to just make them available for members early on. So if you're a member, you still get access to these videos before everybody else.
Amazing.
And then I'm going to see the Heroes Initiative team when I'm in HeroesCon.
You going to do what now?
The Hero Initiative charity. I'm going to go and see them. And because all the money that comes from the live streams goes to the Hero Initiative.
Okay.
So I'll be going to see them and give them their contribution as far.
Hero Initiative, is that something different than a C3?
Yeah, the Hero Initiative it's a not-for-profit which is set up to cover medical bills, etc. for some of these creators who don't have, because most of them are just work for hire, right? So they don't actually have any medical insurance and the like.
Oh.
And so I just thought that would be a good thing to, I talk to creators. We enjoy the work of creators so much, but I thought it would be a good way to give back without, and it's a nice thing because I know that Walt Simonson, for instance, and a lot of the big mainstream creators support that initiative as well.
Oh, right? Wow! Okay.
So I thought it would just be a good way to give back to the creators, right?
Wow! So what creators are qualified to be part of the recipient for that set?
So I think a good one is Bill Mantlo, right? Bill Mantlo has been in hospital for a while. I think he got a decent whack of the cash at the very beginning as well. So, but it's just a number of them. They have a panel who basically make a decision who's going to get contributions or support. So it's been running for a while, and I just thought it would be a good way to give back to the creators. And I toyed with doing C3, but obviously that's covered through Rob. So, and I do still contribute to C3 outside of that anyway. So,
Yeah. Did you get? Well, Christina, she sent me a heart.
yes, you're doing the heart. That's great.
Yeah. I gotta. What you have any idea on what heart? What I should put on that heart?
I don't know. I'm struggling with what I will do for mine. I want to do something that will sell, right, and generate some money for C3. So we'll see how we go. Bo's here, by the way. Hello, Bo. I did put your name up, but yes, great to see you, mate. Welcome. I know we're eating into Mad Spidey's Outback stream, but unfortunately for this one, I had to get out.
Yes, Spidey. I didn't know.
Yeah, poor old Mad Spidey. Mind you, he's probably got more people watching than we have, but regardless, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, maybe. There you go. How's that?
That's one thing I wish this only way for me to control this thing is like bring the camera closer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you mean. I'm trying to work out where I should put the shading. I reckon it should be on this side. But I am enjoying this. Is so much fun. Like, honestly, getting back into sketching has been so much fun. How long have you been doing it, Norman?
Well, I mean, I've been doing it off and on since I was a little boy.
Yeah. And so you're still doing the show, right? You're still doing your live sketching every now and again, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just go on like what you're doing. Mine's, I don't know if yours is scheduled. I just randomly go on.
Yeah.
And draw. Basically, I just draw and sometimes I don't say anything. I don't know if you're familiar with this. Restream. Have you used Restream?
I haven't used Restream. I looked at it post the whole prices of StreamYard going up.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't moved to it, so that's the thing. But I hear good things.
Yeah, I'm using Restream, and what it has is it has this feature where you take your stream,
and
make a short out of it automatically.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I mean it gives you means to fix it and everything, but it's not very sophisticated. What it does is just look at about a minute worth of dialogue.
Yep.
And they just snip that. They don't, stitch anything together or anything like that. Just finds it like about 30 seconds to 1 minute, dialogue stream, and then
nice.
What kind of a dialogue it is, and makes a little short for you. But on my art stream, if somebody come and talk, then it makes some shorts for you.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing it by myself because I'm just drawing, I don't talk. It says there's not enough dialogue in this video for us to make a short.
And that's so you have the same problem that I do, which is you're just always trying to. It's tricky when you're concentrating.
Yeah.
Which is always good to chat with someone and have someone's live sketching. Like I've seen a number of your shows with Locke in particular. Locke is phenomenal. I don't know how he does it. Like he is very good at it must be onto autopilot for him now.
Well, I mean, he's always drawing. So
yes.
That's you can never pass. You can never. You just gotta put a lot of hours into it. There's nothing to get around that.
No, agreed. I think that's the thing. Is I literally do this once a month.
Yeah.
And to your point, I'm not. I like to think I'm improving, but it's always a tricky one.
Yeah. I could tell you're improving though, but the thing about it is, let me just be straight. I mean, you're improving because you are still doing more than before.
That's true. That is absolutely spot on, sir. More than what you would normally do.
Yeah, so
You just got to do it, right? Just
yeah,
try.
if the problem is if you're doing that much work and not improving, that would be a problem, right?
That would. But I look. What I do like is when I did this black outline. I really like the way it makes the image pop.
Yeah,
I've sort of been toying with doing this for a while.
yeah.
So it's nice to see this actually works because it really does make the image a little bit more dynamic. And I think Locke certainly does it from memory. Because it's such a nice way to sort of just highlight the figure exploding out the page.
Right. You use a different thickness, different thickness?
Yeah, so today I got these three out. I was like working on the original pencils. I was using the Pigma Micron 1 to do the initial part of the sketch. So really thin lines.
Right.
And then if I was going to need some extra thickness, but not like crazy, I was the 04. But I went to the 08 to do this framing on the exterior piece. So it's a broader nib. Because I didn't want to necessarily use the brush one.
I used brush one before. Right now,
Yep.
I don't have a control like I used to have. That's why I'm using pencil.
Yep.
This is the pen. One of my favorite pen right here.
Which one's that one? Oh, okay. Yep. So it's a mechanical pencil, is it?
No. It's a brush pen.
Brush pencil.
Yeah, brush pen.
Oh, nice.
Let me see if I can find the sheet. Let me see if I
Well,
can
as I say, I'm enjoying this. Getting new characters to try is proving a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Who's the strangest character that you've ever drawn that you've never heard of, but then gone, oh, actually, I really enjoyed drawing that character, and then drawn them again? Have you ever done that?
Oh, actually, here I drawn. This is Spectra.
Yep.
And well, what's his name? Horace Hyde.
Yep.
He asked me to draw him a car. So this is practice for the car.
Wow. Okay.
And he asked me to. He wanted Spectra in action, and I say, Spectra don't have much action. He just have he's just a very what do you call it? Vicious way of killing people, right?
Yeah.
And but I never saw him kill a woman before.
Oh well, we don't want that.
Well, that's why you don't see this lady right here.
Yeah.
I just got this reference from Poison Ivy comic book where she was choking on her own plants.
Oh wow.
I think that's how Spectra will kill Poison Ivy if a Poison Ivy became really ultra evil.
Yeah.
So
it's
that's
funny, isn't it? I mean, it's superheroes are a funny thing. Like, I mean, I'm looking forward to Superman for that reason, right? Like, the whole killing thing never really came into comics for a while. Like, so it's interesting to see. Like, I was always against the Superman killing General Zod in Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Because it didn't fit, and to me that didn't fit with the character of Superman.
Yeah.
But you know, look at that. I'm quite happy with that. That's
nice.
That's not
bad. Let me see if I could
zoom in.
Show you some of the here. Let's just go and look at this right here.
Yeah.
See, this is one thing about the pen is that if I wanna, this area is dark, right? So I could just do big dabs on it, right?
Yeah.
But also you could go from thick like that to thin.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like
I toy with the brushes, Norman. It's one of those where I'm still learning. I love shade. I love trying to trying to shade. Yeah, trying to shade. But yeah, it's just great fun messing around with different mediums. I tried some white out the other day as well. On one of the sketches because it had bled into the white, so I had to use a bit of white out to cover up some of that. But it worked. And I know that Bill Sienkiewicz uses it quite aggressively on some of his stuff.
Yeah, but right now I just don't have the control that I used to have.
Yeah.
And
Well, I almost messed up Rob's. So you're not the only one with lack of control. I almost messed up the fin, so I was able to tidy that up a bit. So lack of control happens to all of us, I'm afraid.
well, my right hand it just happened to be right hand side.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Where's my black? I need a black. There you go. I'm almost done. I'm trying to work out if I should put some additional color on it, but I'm feeling like it feels good. I might do a wash on the background just to give it a bit of color. But it's feeling like it's pretty close to being done.
Nice.
Yeah, I quite like the idea of just doing the prelim sketch, sharing that first, and then working out from there. Because I've been just doing sketching just straight on the day. And I noticed that you were doing like prelims and then going, and Locke says the same thing, do your prelim first and then then base it off your prelim, right?
Right.
But this
Also,
is
you're exercising muscle, right?
yeah. Well, then it's my only problem with the prelim is to your point, right? Like that, sometimes the prelim looks so good.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I actually like the prelim better.
Sometimes it's hard to repeat what you did before.
Yeah.
But if you do enough, I don't know if you notice or not, but let me see if I could do. Let me see. You see right here?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. Brilliant.
I just keep on doing it, because then you realize I'm better with the pencil than a pen.
Yeah. I absolutely agree with you.
This is okay. This one is right. Here's okay. Right here.
Question for you, Norman. Which one would you go with? So I'm finished with the sketch, I think.
Wow.
And I want to put like some color in the background, like just where these things are coming in, so it's a bit more dynamic. What color would you go with? I'm actually thinking I might go with that sort of bright orange. I don't know if you can see that.
I will go with the a darker outside, and as it comes in
light. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Something, but that's why I thought that fluorescent one might work to white.
Let me see.
But hang on, I might go with lightning yellow. That looks good. That might make it really pop.
Can you do the blend?
Yes.
You could do blending.
Yes.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Oh.
All right. Let's go with. We've got a bit of yellow. We want sunlight yellow. Lightning yellow, YO80. Which do you use? Do you use colors much?
No, I do a little bit, but recently, no, I have not done any color because again, well, the color I'm probably okay with color because it's unlike this ink where I don't need that much control.
Yep. But you're right. There's a whole blending thing. You want to do the blending. Oh yeah, I think this is working. Because all you need is just a little bit coming in from the edges. Yeah, that's worked.
Is that orange?
This is. Do I have orange? Yes.
Yeah, you make yours bigger screen right now.
Yeah. Okay. Let me bring that up.
There you go.
So I think this is. Yeah, this is working. I'm pretty happy with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just adds a nice little element because you want it to be white. You want, to your point, you want it light on the interior where he's bursting out the page.
Yeah.
You do want a little bit of color on the edge to give it that sense of movement, right?
You could make the yellow a little bit deeper.
Yeah, at the edges, you mean?
And then not at the edge. I mean, come into the white a little bit more. But then at the edge, make a darker orange or red almost.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Like, that's looking...
Looks nice.
I think it works.
Yeah.
So hopefully Rob's very happy with this. I'm sure he will be. And yeah. I know he gets a lot of sketches from a lot of people, so hopefully he's happy with it.
I'm sure you'll be happy.
But let's see. There you go. Look at that.
Nice.
That's it. I reckon you're probably right. It does need probably just a little bit more color, right?
Let me show you. Let me see if I can.
I reckon we do something like this.
Hold on. You make me want to color now. And go. Oh. There you go.
I think I'm there. Oh, yeah, that's looking really good. That's helpful.
Did they even work here?
This is fun. Really happy with this. So I'm going to do the draw in a minute, Narman, while you're looking for those.
Okay.
So who gets the next sketch? Rob can't win because he's got this one. But we'll see how we go. If Brian wins again, Brian's won twice now. Brian LCS.
Oh, these are your what do you call it?
On the membership, yeah.
Membership. Okay.
Yeah, so Brian's won twice. And then I had to draw again when he won twice. And that's how Cliff got his Mary Marvel one. So we do have a rule which Brian set the standard for, which is if you win twice, then I have to redraw and do 2 sketches the following month until we get someone who hasn't won, because I want to try and make it as fair as possible.
Wow.
But this is looking great. I'm very, very happy with it. Thank you for the shout out on the call on putting the bit of the orange in there, because I think that's really added.
Yeah. There you go. Awesome.
Yeah, I think, mate, you've done me proud. Like, this is like really helped. Like, I thought it was good with just the yellow, but this really makes it pop. So I shall. What I might do is after this show, head over to Spidey's Outback and show Rob live. I'm pretty sure we'll be there. There you go. That's the finished product. So, Robert, you have an Adam Strange sketch all done for you. There's the original prelim. There's the final product. So congratulations, Rob. I hope you like it. I'll do the usual stuff. Norman, you haven't seen my process. So what I do is got these great edging, and it cuts the card into sort of a nice shape. And then I generally take another one and stick it to the back.
You make it a circular edge, huh?
Yeah. And then I'll what I do, and I don't know if you can see this. Let me grab my stamper. So I've got one of these stamps. They're fantastic. Give it a good old squeeze. And I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, wow. You crazy, man.
So then that goes on the back.
Nice.
So there's the finished product, and then I stick the.
Can I steal this? Are you going to be upset if I steal this?
It's good, isn't it? You need one. They're really good. I love the embossing. It's so cool.
I'm going to emboss my name on that. I love it.
Yeah, you have to turn it in the light. There you go. Look at that. It's really cool.
I love it.
It's really cool. All right, Norman, let's have a look at how your sketch is going. Let's bring you back up a sec. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the wheel of names up.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on sketching that.
Wow, look at that. Mate, that's looking really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Does it have an Asian look?
I can't, so I need to zoom in. The screen is, I kid you not, it's like this small. So bring it closer for me if you can.
Let me see if I can.
Yes. I would say so. It's really good. Norman, you've like improved a heap, like a load of, like, that's really cool.
Yeah. By the way, did you ever got your car?
I did. I did a video on it a few weeks back. So thank you. The Judge Dredd card was awesome.
Yeah.
I did show it to everyone.
One of my favorite ones that I was able to do.
It was so good. It was really, really good. So I thank you so much for that. And I gave my dead man to Jim. Sent it to Jim. Because he wanted that. So I was like, okay, I'll give you that one, and I'll because I didn't want to have two, because it just felt like, I think at the dead man I ended up getting when at Heroes, right? From you.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
Yeah, it was the Heroes. It was Heroes. All right, Norman, I'm gonna bring this draw up. We're gonna run the draw. How many times should I shuffle, sir? Give me a number between 1 and 10.
No. Fantastic Four. How's that?
4. Okay.
Fantastic.
Shuffle 1, shuffle 2, shuffle 3, shuffle 4. All right, members. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. Wow, it's one of our new members, Mike Washburn. Congratulations. I'll reach out to you to get your character that you want to do, and we'll be back here next month to see what sketch Mike wants. So congratulations, Mike. That's fantastic.
Congratulations. And you're going to go to Spidey's now?
I think so. I'm going to, but before we go, I wanted to say thank you for coming on, Norman. It's been an absolute pleasure. Let me remove my screen. And there you are. You're back. Perfect. Should we do this view or this view? Let's do this view. This one's good.
After you.
Sir, it's been so much fun having you on. Thank you for joining, and just great to see you. I'm sad we're not catching up again in person at Heroes, but I'm sure at some point we will.
Next year. You going to go next year, you think?
I will try. I will try. I will
Okay.
certainly try. I will certainly try. But it's been an absolute joy seeing you and an absolute joy hanging out.
Okay.
What's on for you? Tell me about the channel. So before you go, what's
Huh?
on for you? What's on for your channel? Just give yourself a bit of a promotion.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of videos. I interview a bunch of artists from Asian Pacific Island this month.
Yeah.
Simple Simon was on there for one day, and I think I'm going to focus on drawing and maybe come out with my own comic book. So that's my focus.
Awesome.
But I need to finish up my previous obligation, like one to Robert, one to Simple Simon. I got to do these sketch covers, and I'm starting now. So,
Awesome, mate.
Wish me luck. I'm trying to get these things done so I can have my own personal project going.
Wish you luck. If you haven't already, check out A Comic Bookworm on YouTube. Norman will be there, and again, you'll see his videos either walking the streets or he'll be sketching. So thanks so much, mate. All right, with that, we will see you all next time. Thank you very much. Let me play the clip, and we'll see you soon.